we've been speaking for the girl child. We've been standing in for the girl child. We've been talking for the women. Women have been given certain opportunities. Some did very well, some did averagely well, some disappointed us. I will talk from the political space where I'm an authority to speak. I listened to the immediate past speaker now, and she spoke marvelously well for the women. But my dear sisters, mothers, I'll tell you, the battle before us supersedes just speaking for the women. She just told us about a young lady that was kidnapped. After paying ransom, she was still killed and thrown. Who did that? Is it a woman that kidnapped another woman? Is it a woman that killed another woman? Is it a woman that threw another woman on the road, her dead body? It is who? The boy child. The boy child has been neglected. The boy child is crying. The boy child needs us. The boy child needs somebody to speak for them. And that's why at the AWS Foundation, a foundation I founded a few years ago, we started to speak for the boy child. The menace in the society today is as a result of the neglect of that particular gender. We have done so much and laid so much emphasis for the girl child. The lady that just spoke now said, we don't have issues educating the girl child. The issues are other barriers we face on a daily life we live. In the political space, you can have every education. You can have every qualification. You can have every intelligence. But still, the men determine what position you get. She was celebrating the CJN today. The CJN rose to become the CJN, not because she was elected to become a CJN. Today, let's say we're going to go for an elective position today. How many women do we have in the Senate today in Nigeria? We have, I think, less than 10 women in the Senate of 109 senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. How many House of Reps do we have? The number of 300 and something House of Rep members. So when we're talking, we should talk more on elective positions. And that is where the policy drivers of these countries are. You have the National Assembly making the policies. You have the National Assembly driving these laws that affects me and you as a woman, or as a young lady, or as a girl. And we're not there. Men are making those policies for us. So my dear sisters, the battle ahead of us is really a battle that, yes, it has started, but it's a battle that we all need to put up our thinking caps. We need to do something about that elective positions. Because why? We have the numbers. Women are the ones that come out to vote, right? So why can't we vote for fellow women? Instead, we either, yes, they say when women come together, things happen. Yes, my dear sisters, they happen for men. Let's be honest. When a woman wants to contest now, a fellow woman will bring her down. All of us have our challenges. But why don't we try to cover up and say, okay, it is the time for women to vote ourselves. We have the numbers. We have. But from getting the tickets to coming for general election is a tug of war. Fellow women will be delegates and they will sell their votes to men instead of voting for a woman. The Minister of Women Affairs contested to become the president of this country. She didn't even get a vote, even though she had to step down. If she didn't step down, even one vote she won't get from fellow women delegates. So my dear sisters, the issues are within us. It is about us. how do we actually break these barriers? Yes, we go to school, we're directors, we're doctors, we're professors, we're this, we're that. How does that multiply to getting us into elective offices? It's very critical. Not just when they are doing appointment and they say, let's give women opportunity. Okay, they will give 1 or 2 women. You cannot break the barriers in the midst of 50 men, 2 women. How? How will you get it done? You will just see yourself succumbing to their pressure. So I think the founder of the Women Conference, the Women's Summit, needs to begin to think. I'm very happy he's a man. The founder of this Women Summit, I'm very happy he's a man. And I'm happy I'm a woman talking for the boy child. We really need to begin the conversation to work hand in hand. That's the only way we can achieve it. We can't have well-trained women, well-trained young girls, well-trained girls, highly educated, very intelligent, with all the capacity and competence, and don't have a man to man her. Doesn't make sense. What's the essence of attaining all those heights at the end of the day? With due respect, as much as you want to stay single, you find them ending up getting depressed. Because you don't have the man that gets to that level that your IQ has gotten to. And you don't see yourself stooping low to that level of man that comes to you. My dear mothers and sisters here, we should denounce being baby mamas, please. We should denounce being side chicks. What stops us from being wives? I know that, yes, marriage is not the end thing. You don't put it in your head to ensure that if I don't get, the heavens will rule. Yes, but we're just lying to ourselves. The real thing in us is burning that we don't have what is called our own man. As much as you have a child, it takes 2 to grow a child. The society we are crying today that we are having banditry, insecurities from homes. We have lost family norms, family values. We have lost the societal and communal living we all grew into. All these things were from homes, and mothers instilled 70% of the job. But we had fathers that we knew were fathers. When they start, they take responsibility, they pay the bills, they take care of the homes. When they stand as men, they stand as men. Not the men we have today, looking for richer women to hang on their neck, eat their monies, break their hearts, and dump them. So the battle before us is a lot. As much as we want to speak for the women, I think we have spoken enough for the women. Let's begin to have this conversation, come together, hand in hand, with equal rights. I believe in equity. I believe in justice for all. I believe in fairness for all. As much as we want to be heard as women, we should remember there is a gender that is suffering, and that gender is affecting each and every one of us. We're mothers, we have sons. We're bringing up the sons to get into the society. The insecurity we're crying today, is it a woman that is in the bush stealing human beings to kill and collect ransom? They are men, and they are from homes. They are from a woman gave birth to them. So my dear, as much as we talk about the woman, please let's think of that gender crying. The boy child is crying. Thank you very much.